Hello, my friends. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. My name is Jason. This is the Outstanding Life Show. We talk about all things recovery, addiction, positive mindset, you name it, we cover it. And so today's topic, we're jumping into, are you a candle or are you a mirror? Now, what do I mean by that? What is a mirror? What is a candle? A candle is a source of light, and a mirror is a good way of reflecting light. So there's two ways of spreading light. We could be a mirror or we could be a candle. Now, if we're a candle, that means you're the source. You're the root cause. You're the reason it's happening. Or if you're a mirror, you're the one that's sharing that light. Now, I was never good at being the source of light. Like I tried for very long, especially in my addiction. When things were bad, when I was consuming alcohol and drugs, I would convince myself that these were things that I could be the source of light. And in trying to do it for so long and trying to become this source of light, I ended up becoming really, really good at shining light on things that I wanted to draw attention to, that I was okay with showcasing to other people. But in doing that, in showing the light, focusing it only on one part of my life, I ended up excluding other parts. There were darker, if the light is over here, then the dark spots are over there. And I would become really good at shining the light on this side and not showing the other side. And by doing that by avoiding that conversation of the other side, pretty soon that darkness started creeping in more and more. It was making decisions. It was running amok. So the more I tried to become a source of light, the more I would shine the light on things that I wanted to draw attention to. But also the more I would avoid the conversations I didn't want to have. So in trying to become the candle while trying to be me, I ended up failing miserably. I'm not a very good candle is what I'm trying to say. I don't know about you, but for me, when I was struggling, I would try, the part of me that was trying to get fulfillment by becoming the light for others, the part of me that wanted that sense of fulfillment was empty and it was hollow. And in my addiction, if you were to go and look at me, if you were to take a snapshot of me then compared to a snapshot of me now, you would look and see two totally different people. I was able to hide my addiction, you could look at me and you wouldn't see it. I was a functioning alcoholic, and in my addiction, I tried very hard to keep that at face value so that you wouldn't be able to notice. And when I did start sharing my recovery journey with others, people would say, I had no idea you were on the struggle. I didn't know that was something you were struggling with, Jason. Meanwhile, deep inside, I was this empty, shallow, hollow of a person. I might have been putting up a mask, but that wasn't really who I was. You know, a mask isn't something that people identify with. A mask isn't something that people want to spend time with. If all I'm ever showing you is one mask of myself, one side of myself, by no means is that something relatable or even something you want to get to know. So when I became really good at shining a light on certain things and avoiding other things, what people got to know was this light shining area that actually wasn't the holistic person I was. So in trying to become a candle, I ended up becoming the opposite of that. I became more focused on the dark side of things than I was on the bright side. And that's not what the definition of a candle is. A definition of a candle does not include avoiding the dark. And that's where it sounds crazy, but the moment that I embraced my sobriety, the moment I took a minute and I said, hey, you know what? A habit has become a problem. And the moment I admitted that I was out of control, the moment that I recognized that I was powerless over my addiction, I became free. It was like night and day. Things started to flip. Now, there was still a lot of hard work that was involved. Like I still had to go to recovery treatment. There was a lot of heavy lifting that I still had to do. But the moment I stopped trying to become the light, become the source, like the candle, things started to fall into place. I began to appreciate, when you go on an airplane And the stewardess, the flight attendant, they always tell you you have to put on your own mask first before you can help others put the mask on themselves. Well, that was me. I started to appreciate that, you know what? What if I need to recharge my own batteries first before I even attempt to help recharge other people's batteries? And when I shifted my mindset, rather than trying to get this sense of fulfillment by being the light for others, and instead, what if I focus on me? What if I focus on getting myself better? And I focus on doing all the right things I need to do for me so that I can help be that mirror for other people. And by mirror, I mean help reflect the light that's already out there. If I can help recharge other people's batteries by first recharging my own, I'm going to make it a lot further on my little motor rather than trying to burn the candle at two sides to be the light for one side. Anyway, so for me, getting that sense of fulfillment, losing that trying to get that need of fulfillment through being the light, I began to become way more fulfilled in helping other people recharge their batteries, way more than trying to chase this feeling of being a candle. So now I don't even focus on being a candle. Now I'm just focused on what can I do to help recharge my batteries so that I can help other people recharge theirs. And I can appreciate that not everybody has that sense of wanting to take time to recharge their batteries. So there are things that I do to help mitigate that. Like I'll make sure that in order for me to recharge my batteries, I need to eat healthy. Before, I wasn't even eating healthy. I also need to have a supportive community. I need positive friends. I need people that are encouraging, supportive. I need to make sure that I'm getting my personal exercise. So with my exercise, I need to hit the gym. You know, maybe I don't go 3 days a week, but maybe I go 2 days a week. But I have a stretch goal and I can work my way up from there. But in my addiction, I wasn't going to the gym no days a week. I wasn't eating any healthy meals. I was just eating fast food, feeling like crap, looking like crap, making crappy decisions and a crappy mindset. And I began to wonder why my life wasn't changing. Meanwhile, I was trying to be a candle, a light, a source for everybody. And I wasn't even being a source for myself. So how could I look back now, and how can I be that candle when I'm not even looking after myself? That's where I take the back seat. This is where being a mirror helps me recognize I need to recharge my batteries. Like the flight attendant example, I need to put my own mask on before I can help other people put on their mask. So I make sure I look after myself by eating healthy meals. That includes doing meal prep. That includes going to the gym. That means buying a bicycle and riding my bike to the gym. I need to make sure I'm getting my sleep. So I need to make sure I'm waking up early so that I ensure I'm tired at the end of the night. And number one, and this for me is a huge thing, that I've got a supportive community. I've got my good friends like you that are watching the show. I've got family members and friends, my support groups. My support groups are huge. I love it in the sense of accountability. I love it in the sense that I can be honest and transparent, but I can also be called out. And people can say, hey, you know what? Something's not right. And by doing that, by having that, all of those different peers, all of those different tiers set up, that helps set me up for success so that I can help be a good mirror, that I can help shine the light that's out there. That doesn't mean I'm not chasing after the ability to be a light for something, but it's not a high priority anymore. I need to make sure that I'm looking after myself before I can help others. So in every one of these episodes, in every one of these shows, I'd like to go and have an accountability piece, like an action that I'm going to take. But also I wanted to have something I'm thankful for, like a gratitude. So if you've got your own gratitude, feel free to leave in the comments. Or if you've got your own actions, leave in the comments. I'm just going to check out the comments here. I think we actually do. We have Katie. Hello, Katie. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate that. How are you? And so I've got this sense of gratitude, and the thankfulness that I have is I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to reach up and appreciate that I'm not the source, that I can count on my higher power. I can count on my friendship. I can count on my accountability groups, my support systems to help be that light on my behalf so that I can help recharge my batteries through that. And that in turn fills me up to the point that I can now help others. Because if I'm not helping myself first, I can't recharge other people if I'm not first looking after me. And so my action of the day, and this for me is actually pretty cool. I'm going to light a candle today. I'm going to put it in front of a mirror. And I'm going to watch and observe how well those two work together. Because I don't think there's going to be one solution that fits all. I don't think that being a candle or the mirror is the solution. I believe that it's a combination of both. You know, maybe it's task specific. You can be a candle in one area, but you need to be a mirror in others. But it all circles around me looking after myself, you looking after you. I trust you're going to do whatever you need to do. And I hope you trust me that I'm going to go and do what I need to do. And so thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. You guys send me your comments. You put your hearts and your stars up. I love the messages you send. If you want to know more about what we're doing and if you like what we're talking about, I put a link up above or down below. I can't remember where it is. But I've got a link where you can go outstanding.video/guide. And that brings you to a Facebook message and it walks you through all the videos that I have. And it's all in Messenger. It's pretty cool. Or if you want to get a reminder when we go live, go ahead and type show in the comments, or you could even go to the link where it's outstanding.video/show. And then it's another Facebook message where it'll just give you a heads up. Hey, Jason's going live. If you want to join the conversation, let us know. This has been really fun. I love making these videos. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You take care and have fun, okay? Bye.